Alright. So hi Mike, my
Hi.
name is Christina, and today we're going to conduct a 24-hour recall together.
Okay.
So what we're going to be doing with this is work to recall as accurately as possible everything you've eaten and drank in the past 24 hours. So we can do midnight to midnight of yesterday,
Okay.
if that's okay with you. So what we'll start with is a quick list. This is a time where I'm not going to interrupt you, and it's just a general list of all the foods you've eaten and drank yesterday.
Okay.
So, you
So
can
starting from the top?
starting from the top, wherever
Okay.
you like.
I guess that would be breakfast. So it would be a sweet potato. It'd be some eggs, probably about 2. Yogurt. I think that's about it for that. Moving on. Oh no, tea and coffee as a beverage. Past that, I guess it would be like some water. And then it would be probably about lunchtime then. So like a sandwich, like a club, turkey club. A drink on the side, so probably orange juice or milk. I guess it would be dinner. So I had asparagus and chicken and a sauce. And right before bed, I'd say some cereal and some mandarin oranges.
All right.
Okay.
So there are some foods that people tend to forget that they ate.
Okay.
I'm just going to go through a list of some general things, and if something comes to mind, feel free to just help me add it to the list.
Okay.
So, did you have any crackers, breads, rolls, tortillas that you may have forgotten about?
The bread maybe with the sandwich. I didn't really include that, but yeah.
How about any hot or cold cereals?
The cereal at the last piece.
Cheese that you may have added as a topping on vegetables or on a sandwich?
No.
No cheese on the sandwich?
No.
Did you have any chips, candy, nuts, or seeds?
I did actually have some trail mix.
Maybe some fruit eaten with meals or as a snack?
The mandarin oranges, I guess, would cover that.
What about coffee, tea, soft drinks, or juices outside of what we've...
Maybe an extra cup at the end of the day or like midday.
An extra cup of...
Coffee.
Coffee? And any beer, wine, cocktails, brandies, or any other drinks made with liquor that you may have forgotten?
No.
All right. So going through these foods, we're just going to try to maybe attach a time or occasion. Sometimes this helps people jog their memories a little more to add in even more things that they may have forgotten.
Okay.
So what would you say that you ate when you first started your day?
That would be the sweet potato, the eggs, and the yogurt.
Okay. And what would you call this eating occasion?
That would be breakfast for me.
Were there any beverages that fit into this time as well?
The tea and the coffee.
All right. And when did you eat next?
That would be lunchtime.
Okay. And what would you consider your lunch for that day?
The sandwich and if I had a beverage in there, which is usually not.
Look like orange juice or milk.
Okay. That would be probably the orange juice.
The orange juice?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And what about after lunchtime?
The trail mix. That's
Trail
where the trail
mix.
mix would work in.
Awesome.
That would be a snack.
after our snack time?
That would be the dinner.
Okay. And what fits into your dinner?
The chicken, the asparagus, and that's, I think, it.
All right. And after dinner,
Cereal. Cereal fits in.
got it. And mandarin oranges as well? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a snack.
Okay. So you said you started your day with breakfast. About what time did you?
8.
8.
7:30.
And when would you say that you ate your lunch of the sandwich?
Could be from like 1 to 3. But It's
Okay.
usually on the later side, so I'd say maybe 2.
Okay.
Split it down the middle.
What about that first snack of trail mix?
In between 2 and 8, so probably, I don't know, 10:30, 11-ish.
Okay. How about dinner time?
Dinner's about 6:30.
And that last snack before bed?
Probably 9 o'clock.
All right, so now we're going to go through the list and try to determine some details using our different measuring tools,
Okay.
just to gain a little more information about what you have eaten throughout the day. So
Okay.
starting with our breakfast of a sweet potato, about what size would you say the sweet potato was in terms of these bean bags?
That would be probably this and this together.
Okay. Would you say that's lengthwise?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. 6 inches. Okay, and with eggs, can you remind me how many you had with the eggs?
2.
2? And when you say yogurt, was there a particular brand?
Yoplait.
Yogurt. What about flavor?
Strawberry.
Strawberry?
Might be peach.
Always a good choice.
Oh, of course.
All right, when we got to the coffee, did we add anything to the coffee?
No.
Okay. And our sandwich. Do you recall what kind of bread that sandwich
Wheat.
was on? Wheat?
Wheat.
And we said it was a turkey club. What does a turkey club consist
It's
of for you?
ham, turkey, and bacon.
Any vegetables?
There was tomatoes and lettuce, along with the condiments.
And for condiments, what did we have on there?
Mayonnaise and mustard.
Alright. Now in terms of the ham, turkey, and bacon, about how much would you say using this deck of cards?
Maybe 1.5, so this is 3 ounces, so like, call it 6.
6?
Just call it 6.
For all three put together?
Yes.
Probably
All
evenly
together, yeah.
distributed? Okay. Okay. Moving on to our orange juice.
Okay.
About how much orange juice would you say you have using these measured cups?
Probably a cup and a quarter.
Cup and a quarter? Awesome. Okay. Continuing to our dinner time, the asparagus. About how much asparagus would you say you have? Maybe in terms of number of stalks or...
Okay, like spears.
Yeah.
There were quite a few, so maybe 15.
15? Did you season these asparagus?
Yes.
Anything?
It was balsamic vinaigrette, vegetable oil, a little bit of barbecue sauce.
And when you were seasoning these, about how much of each would you say you use? Maybe using your fingertips or the measuring spoons?
Maybe a tablespoon of each.
Okay. Alright, so moving on to our chicken. Using this deck of cards, about how much chicken would you say you had?
Maybe 9 ounces, so 3 of these?
9 ounces? About 3? Okay. And we said we added some sauce to the chicken.
Yeah, that was the same as the
That was the
balsamic
same?
vinaigrette. Yeah.
Awesome. So would you say you had a serving of these 3 tablespoons mixed together?
That was in everything.
It was just everything.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So with the cereal, what did the cereal consist of for you?
It was Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes? Do you recall about how much cereal you had, maybe using these measuring cups?
Probably 2 cups.
Probably 2 cups. All right. We have milk with the cereal.
Mm-hmm. Probably 3 cups.
And do we recall what kind of milk this was?
2%.
2%. Okay. For the mandarin oranges, about what size oranges would
Small,
you say?
very small.
Very small. Okay. Would you say one of these?
Probably more like
Those ones. All right.
And there were probably 3 of them.
Okay. Okay, so we have the trail mix.
Mm-hmm.
Do you recall the brand of the trail mix?
I think it's Kirkland brand, if I'm not mistaken.
All right. Do you remember any details of what the trail mix consisted of?
Almonds, peanuts, cashews, M&Ms, raisins.
All right. So I think we have a lot of good details. Oh, for the chicken, was it with or without the bones or the skin?
Without both.
Okay.
So it's just a breast.
Awesome. Okay, so moving on, now we'll review the list just to see if there's anything that any little details you may have remembered, and just to kind of spot check to make sure that we can get you the most accurate recall possible.
Okay.
As we review, just take a final moment to see if you can remember any foods, drinks, or details that we might have missed to further help you out this. So it looks like we started with a sweet potato that was about 6 inches, 2 eggs. Just a good question for me to know is, did you keep the yolks in the eggs?
Yes. Scrambled. That helps.
Do you scramble your eggs with any milk or seasoning or anything?
No.
Okay. Alright, so then we had the Yoplait yogurt, strawberry or peach, black coffee.
Mm-hmm.
For the sandwich, we had wheat bread, about 6 ounces of ham, turkey, and bacon.
Yes.
Tomatoes, lettuce, mayo, and mustard. When it comes to the mayo, do you have any idea about how much of the mayo there might have been?
Probably a half tablespoon.
Half tablespoon? Wonderful. What about the mustard?
Same thing. Half tablespoon.
Okay, then it looks like you also had about 1 1/4 cups of orange juice.
Mm-hmm.
Then moving on to dinner, we had asparagus, chicken, and a sauce. A sauce made up of balsamic vinegar, vegetable oil, and barbecue sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And then it looks like we had frosted flakes with some milk, and then 3 small mandarin oranges.
Yes.
All right, and we also had the trail mix in there. Okay. Anything else that you might want to add or recall?
Maybe a tea at the end
A tea at the end? All right.
to go along with that. Mandarin orange.
About how much tea would you say you have?
This is 8 ounces,
8 ounces?
so a little more than that. I'd say
More than
maybe 12 ounces.
Okay. What about water throughout the day?
Maybe about 2 of those, so
Two of
say 16, 9 fluid ounces.
Okay.
So 2 large water bottles.
All right. I think we got it.
Okay.